So AI Expo Africa has not only brought together companies that operate on the continent, there are others, in fact, who exist in other parts of the continent as well. And our guest here on AI TV is from one such entity. We're joined by Sekhar Subramoney. You are with Aptus Data Labs based in South Africa, but you're headquartered in India. And what you do basically is work on the creation or the building of enterprise level AI. Sekhar, speak to us about the work that you're doing in South Africa currently, and perhaps the link then to India.
Excellent question, Tembikile. So AI skills at the highest level, especially at enterprise grade, let's put it so to speak, the skills are still a bit scarce. So we have been doing cutting edge solutions for clients all over the world from India. And of course, Africa, we also need these skills and these solutions, the cutting-edge solutions. So in South Africa, we basing ourselves for the whole of Africa is from this part of the world. Specifically, our expertise is we use all the cutting-edge solutions to give you complete AI ecosystem. One talks about workflows, automation of workflows. And an organization may not have the skills within themselves to actually make that happen. They would partner with consultants like us because we've done it for so many countries, so many organizations all over the world. And so we will consult with them, they will build it, test it, they will implement it, train them, and they will use it.
And how does Africa fare in comparison to India, where you're headquartered?
The way I'd like to answer that question is, African leaders have not spent a lot of money in the infrastructure to develop skills within our continent. The Indian government from the Y2K era, they pumped in a lot of money to educate their graduates, specifically in the information technology field. And the whole world uses their technology specialists, their data engineers, their AI engineers. And so we are able to come here and also help mentor local skills to develop, to actually obtain the highest level of proficiency in using these skills.
And you mentioned investment in education in the field, but if African countries, are going to further their investment in terms of the conversation around AI, data storage, etc., where should that investment go? What are the specific fields that they should be pouring money into?
Very good question again, Tembikile. My opinion, there's a few areas where it'll be very useful. Before I give you some of my thoughts on that, I would also like to mention that last year, actually in June this year, but we've collaborating from last year. So the G7 and the UNDP have put together a grant funding and organization to accelerate AI in Africa. That went live from June. We, Aptus Data Labs, because we're also Africa-based, are one of the expert providers in this program. So maybe when I cover that, it'll also tell you how Africa can develop these skills. So we will do acceleration through mentorship, through helping them to take a solution across the line, through some education, using real data from the companies, using real software, using real projects. So that would be how the UNDP and the G7 is going to go about it. For this phase of their program, it's in North and West Africa. The other phases will come out, and it will also come to Southern Africa. I'm not sure what's the time period for that, but yeah, we do that.
So, and how does your presence then at an event like AI Expo Africa tie into those objectives and the work that you're already doing daily?
Again, an excellent question. We don't advertise on television and other media because it's a niche market that we operate in. This is a forum where the CIOs, that is your chief information officers, your CTOs, your chief technical officers, and that ilk of people, decision makers, they come to see what is there available. We have an opportunity to meet them and to explain to them how we can help them harness the best of technologies in their organizations.
And how would you rate the booths, the displays, the presentations, in fact, by some of your peers in the space at Expo this year?
Excellent work. When one walks around, one sees aesthetically magnificent decor and so forth. Number one. Number two, the presentations are excellent, very, very good. And number three, I must mention the startups of here. They have a forum, and I think they're doing magnificently well. And I wish every one of the participants here all the luck, that they must grow and grow exponentially.
Sekhar, really good to talk to you. Wonderful meeting you. Sekhar Subramoney from Aptus Data Labs in South Africa, and they also have the headquarters, as we've been saying, in India, attending this year's AI Expo Africa.